The 8-string NS stick, a hybrid approach. A discussion on the different techniques and styles of playing.
Alright, so I'm going to describe a couple of things about this 8-string NS stick hybrid approach I'm talking about. I guess basically by hybrid approach I mean using, having the availability of multiple techniques, although tapping is of course the ideal thing to do, but the NS is really cool because you can switch between all of them. I'd definitely say tapping and then maybe fingerstyle are most common, but it's definitely up to the individual because everything definitely works if you just lighten up the technique a little bit. Like with your right hand, do the more closer to the bridge, Jocko type of thing. And if you use a pick, just pick lighter and you can sound like Joe Pass in no time. Anyway, so it's the perspective of this author that you don't need to integrate them all, but it might be fun to play around with them and see if you can get it into your individual style, or maybe something will surprise you, like maybe you're not into using a pick at all, but if you just maybe give it a chance, it might be kind of fun. Anyway, I'd like to state that being a unique player is pretty easy and fun on the 8-string NS stick, and that's basically because it's wide open territory, and as long as you put in a little time, effort, and creativity, there's no doubt you're going to sound like yourself, and probably pretty different than most people, for a number of reasons. Anyway, the fun part is definitely learning, and I hope you have a blast and that we keep this fun.
So just to recap that, I would suggest pondering on the different styles of playing and different kinds of techniques that you can use with each hand, using different techniques within one lick, going from tapping to picking to slapping. Although it's usually very good to focus on one at a time if they're very difficult, such as like the Victor Wooten slap thing. I like to just focus on the thumb up and down as an example, but then I'll try to integrate that with like chord stabs and taps. Also, please note that I thank you for listening and have fun enjoying the variety of techniques with such ease and comfort as on the 8-string NS stick. On the future, on the future, on the future, on the future, on the future.